Hey guys, welcome to Power Yoga. This is a beginner level flow where we're just getting used to how to modify our own practice. So I'll be giving different levels throughout. Choose how to modify this based on what you want from the class. If you are working hard, building strength, then choose to challenge yourself. If you are aching from working hard already, if you've had a heck of a day and you want to take it a little bit easier and focus on the breathing, then choose to back off. I hope that this gives you exactly what you need today. Let's get going. So starting off in whatever is a comfortable sitting position for you, but one that you can sit up tall in and breathe deep. And starting off with one deep breath in and a big sigh out. Deep breath in. Exhale, relaxing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Continuing that deeper breathing at your own pace. And taking your attention either to where you can feel your breath moving or to the sound of your breath. Bringing your hands to your thighs, rubbing them backwards and forwards, focusing on that feeling. And relaxing the hands. Taking one more deep breath in. Big sigh out. Opening the eyes when you're ready. Starting off rolling the shoulders back. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll forwards. Relaxing the shoulders down. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, plant the right hand, reach across with the left. If you've got a neck injury, gaze to the ground, otherwise gaze through the upper arm for neck strengthening. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, other way. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. So we're reaching as far forwards as we can without the seat bones leaving the floor. And then nice deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands towards the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, rolling up, bringing the right leg down the wide edge of the mat or parallel if you're in the middle. Plant the left hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, sweep down. Cross the legs the other way. Sitting up tall. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, twist. Right hand to the left knee. Gaze over the back shoulder. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, other way. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. Deep breath in. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, rolling up. Left shin down the wide edge or parallel. Right hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, sweep down. And rocking forwards onto the hands and knees. So we're starting off in cat-cow, pressing the weight down through the fingertips, clawing them back slightly to protect the wrists. So we're hollowing the palms slightly, Hasta Bandha here. Inhale, drop the stomach, lift the gaze and tail. Exhale, arching, ears between the arms. Inhale, lifting. Thinking about extending through the crown of the head, so we're lengthening the neck instead of crunching the head back. Exhale, arching, drawing your core towards your spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, curving back round. Relaxing back to center. Tuck the toes under, deep breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, raise the right leg, three-legged dog. That can be down here or right up high. Just adding some intensity. And then exhale, either bringing the knee forwards and staying in that downward dog position, or bringing the knee to the chest or the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards the same side elbow. Tap it if you can. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, knee to the opposite elbow. Tap if you can. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, grounding. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale as we straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend and twist towards the thigh. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, bend and twist. Choosing the depth here based on your goal. So if you are building strength, then thigh parallel to the ground. If you're backing off for that depth, or this is still building strength for you, then just noticing when your quads, muscles in your thigh are starting to work hard. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bend and twist. Plant the front hand. Inhale, right hand high. Hold the breath. Step to side plank. Now for more support, we can bend the top leg, bring it in front as a kickstand. For more intensity, we can raise one leg. Exhale, plant the foot behind you, hip width apart, in line with the knee. Drive up through the hips, squeeze the glutes, reaching back if you still want more. Wild thing. Back to side plank. Deep breath in. Exhale to high plank. For less intensity here, we can drop the knees. For more intensity, we can raise one leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to baby cobra. For less intensity, ground the forearms. Elbows stacked under the shoulders. For more intensity, straighten the arms, cobra. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, raise the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to same side elbow. Lower to the wrist. Opposite wrist. Lift to that elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping the foot between the hands. If that is hard work for you, either peel up to the fingertips from the same side hand to step the foot through, or come forward, lower the back knee, and then step the foot through, lift the back knee. Right hand comes on the inside of the foot. Ground the back heel, toes face the wide edge. Inhale, left hand high. Gaze to that top hand, and then gaze to the ground, drawing up to warrior two. Now in warrior two, your gaze should be going past your knee and able to see your big toe. So if you're looking down and your knee is buckling in, you can't see that, drawing the knee out, keeping the knee safe. Again, choosing the depth based on your goal, backing off for less intensity, sinking lower for more intensity, keeping the knee over the ankle or further back from it. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, reaching back, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, elbow to knee or hand towards the ground, reaching high with the right hand. Inhale, straighten the front leg, triangle. Now either hand places onto the leg for support, or hand hovers in front of the thigh for more intensity. Deep breath in. Exhale, top hand spirals towards the ground, twist to face that direction. Exhale, folds towards the leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, sweeping up, warrior one. The hips are twisted to face the same direction as the front knee here. Strengthen the thighs, stretch in the hip flexor. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale to the heart. Breathing here. leaning forwards, reaching forwards, rising to the toes on that back foot, pushing from that foot, warrior three. The back heel is pushing towards the sky, engaging your glutes and your hamstrings, reaching the arms forwards for more from the back, or bringing the hands to the heart here. Deep breath in, big sigh out. Inhale as we open to half moon. Same side hand as leg comes towards the ground. Other arm reaches up. Toes on the lifted leg are turned out to face the wide edge of the mat so that this top hip can lift. Now, if the ground feels too far away and hamstring stretch here is taking away from your balance, bring something underneath your hand. That could be a yoga block. It could be a book. It could be a box. It could be anything that's the right level for you. If you're up here, you might find a chair is more helpful. Whatever support you need. Deep breath in. Exhale, squat variation. Bend the balancing leg, back knee towards the bottom calf. We're sinking the hips low. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, squat variation. Sink the hips low, curling up into that little ball. Inhale, half moon. And relax the back leg down, forward fold. Now for our first forward fold, gentle bend in the back of the knees. Relax the head down so your neck is part of this stretch. Using each exhale to relax the muscles surrounding any tension you feel. If the stretch is mostly in the back of your legs, but you want it in your back, then bend the knees more generously to help move it there. If the stretch is mostly, or your tension is mostly in the middle of your back, perhaps hug the elbows, rock from side to side. If your tension is more in your upper back, your neck and shoulders, then we're linking the fingers behind the legs, hooking that arm loop slightly lower than it naturally rests to create that extra pull, easing the tension and release. One more deep breath in. Big sigh out, rolling up. Top of the mat when you're ready. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stepping back with the left leg, low lunge. Stepping to plank, holding the breath. Exhale, drop the knees, bring the chest between the hands. You can modify this by taking the chest further away for less intensity or closer to the knees for more back bend. And then inhale, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, raise the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the chest or nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, same side elbow. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, left hand reaches high, gaze to that top hand. Exhale, grounding. Inhale, sweeping up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweeping up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend and twist towards the thigh. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, bend and twist. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the front hand. Inhale, other hand reaches high. Hold the breath. Step to side plank. Raise the top leg for more intensity, or bring the kicks down over for more support. And then coming to wild thing, stepping the foot in line with the knee, driving up through the hips, opening the chest, and back to side plank. Inhale. Exhale to high plank. Hold it here, but drop the knees or lift a leg if you need more or less. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, raise the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to same side elbow. Lower to the wrist. Opposite wrist. Lift to the elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Left hand on the inside of the foot, ground the back heel, toes face the wide edge. Inhale, right hand high. Hold the breath, reaching up, warrior two. Check you can see your big toe. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach back, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, elbow to knee or hand to ground. Gaze to that top hand. Deep breath in, straighten the front leg. Exhale, top hand spirals towards the ground. Twist to face that front leg. Inhale, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, sweeping up, warrior one. So both hips are twisting round to face the front leg here. Inhale. Exhale. Staying with the breath here. Focusing on your breathing. If this is particularly challenging or hard work for the front thigh or anywhere else, staying with the breath, taking your focus there. One more deep breath in here. Big sigh out. Lean forwards, reaching forwards, rising to the toes on that back foot, pushing from that foot, warrior three. Grabbing your block or whatever you're bringing underneath your hand and then coming to half moon. Left hand towards the ground this time, right hand reaches high. Toes turn out to face the wide edge of the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the balancing leg, back knee to bottom calf. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, squat variation, dip the hips low, curl up into the little ball. Inhale, half moon. And exhale, ground the back leg, forward fold. Now, if you've already found a modification that you love here, then coming to that. If you're up for a more mindful focus right now, then bringing the hands anywhere there's skin. That might be hugging the elbows, it might be the upper arms, it might be tucking the fingers underneath the toes. But focusing on that grounded, connected feeling. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. And now taking your focus to where your weight is in your feet. If it's all the way back in the heels or all forwards in the toes, your center of mass is in a slightly different place, slightly different stretch. Notice where it feels good to have your weight. Shift it from one to the other. One more deep breath in. Big sigh out. Rolling up. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we can inhale, stepping back to plank. Raise a leg or drop knees if you're modifying. And if you're dropping the knees, then focusing on keeping that line. So if I'm in plank, there's a straight line roughly from my ankles to my shoulders. Now I want to create that from my knees to my shoulders, so I'm not relaxing the hips down and going to cobra. There's still some intensity here. Then exhale, chaturanga, elbows above the wrists. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Thighs lifted, squeezing the glutes. So cobra focus for flexibility, up dog for strength. Exhale, downward dog. Ears between the arms, sending the hips up and back, focusing on that form this time. And then inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, knee to same side elbow. Lower to the wrist. Lift back up to the elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, opposite elbow. Lower to the wrist. Lift back up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Keep the leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, foot towards the opposite hip. Opening up. Deep breath in. Exhale, step the foot outside the hand. Lower the back knee down. Now, if this isn't already a deep stretch, we can lower the shoulders or we can lower to the forearms. And then inhale, right hand high. Raise the back foot. Catch the foot if you need a deeper stretch. If you have sunk down to the forearm and you can't reach that foot but want a deeper stretch for your quads, front of the back thigh. Then come back to the hand if that stretch is more important than this one. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the foot. Coming back to the hands if you're not already there. Inhale, reaching up, keeping the weight in the front leg. So this angle is keeping the back knee safe. Exhale, twist towards the thigh. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, send the hips back and folding forwards. Deep breath in. Toes tuck under on the back foot. Exhale, straightening both legs. Plant the palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot on the outside of the hand and step the left foot on the outside of the hand. Now keeping the legs bent. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, hands to the heart. So goddess squat. Inhale, sweeping up, straighten the legs this time. Exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in, plant the palms, and either step or jump to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, drop the knees or raise the leg if you're modifying. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, raise the left leg this time. Exhale, knee to same side elbow. Lower to the wrist, lift back to the elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, opposite elbow, lower to the wrist, lift back up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Keep the leg high, exhale, bend the knee, foot towards the opposite hip. Shoulders nice and level so you don't tip over. Deep breath in. Exhale, step the foot outside the hand, lower the back knee down. If you need a deeper stretch, drop the shoulders or lower to the forearms. Deep breath in, raise the left hand and back foot. Catch the foot if you need a deeper stretch. And release. Inhale, sweeping up. Weight in the front leg. Exhale, twist towards the thigh. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, hips go back, folding forwards. Plant the palms, tuck the back toes under. Inhale, straighten both legs. Toes lift on the front foot. Exhale. And then inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot outside the hand and step the other leg parallel. Then inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now, if you've got a fair amount of flexibility here, it might be tempting to sink lower, but make sure you're not sitting in the hammock of your own flexibility here. Make sure this is hard work for your thighs. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, sinking lower. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in, holding it here. Big sigh out. Plant the palms, hop the feet together, forward fold. If you've already found a modification that feels fab for your body, coming to that. If you're trying to pull deeper into a forward fold for a deeper stretch, then thinking about engaging your core. So this is me relaxed. If I think about engaging my core, pulling myself closer towards my thighs, then it intensifies massively. Also bring your feet together for a deeper stretch. If you still need more, fingertips in line with the toes and then pressing the palms down towards the ground, face towards the shins. One more deep breath in. Big sigh out, roll up through the spine. Heels just wider apart than the hips, toes slightly turned out. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sink the hips low. We're trying to keep the heels to the ground here. If your hips are up here or you're up on your toes, there's no problem with that. Hopefully you've got a nice stretch if your heels aren't grounded in the calf muscle. If you want a little bit more support because they're almost there and you're wobbling a little bit, then you can slide a blanket underneath your heels, or you can roll your mat back into a sausage shape and then heels on the mat, toes off the mat for more support. And then right hand to the left shin. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, down. Swapping sides. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, down. Coming into some arm balancing and starting off with crow. So I'm thinking about spreading my fingertips, planting the palms in front of me wherever they naturally rest. They're not super close, but I'm not reaching far away either. And then for all arm balancing, I'm pressing my fingertips down into the ground hard, clawing the fingers back ever so slightly so they're not flush to the ground. And then rocking your weight forwards, rocking back, rocking forwards, bend the arms, rocking back. Get used to that feeling. So bend the arms, dip the head lower, rocking back. If you feel comfortable here and you're ready for your next challenge, then we might start to think about lifting the feet. If you rock forwards, but the feet are just not coming up, then this is your seesaw, right? So one end needs to go down, i.e. the head, for the feet to lift. Head drops, feet raise, and then lift the head, look, and my feet would automatically hit the deck again. So getting comfortable with that. If you still find you're struggling to raise the feet, you can practice next to someone maybe you already are, or next to a mirror if you want to check your alignment. Because if your elbows are further back from your wrists, so if they were like that, it would be a lot harder for me to come here. I'm trying to keep my elbows stacked above my wrists and then bend the arms from there. So I'm stacking my weight down through my joints, not using a huge amount of upper body strength for this. And relaxing down. Linking the fingers, drawing a wave, shake the wrists out, link them together and draw a circle if that feels good. If you're someone who sprains your wrist regularly or you're prone to wrist injury, little and often of this is a great way to strengthen your wrists. So not overdoing it, practicing for extended periods of time with the arm balancing, but noticing over time if you can balance longer and longer or practice longer and longer, and that strength building. Now relaxing the hips down, rocking up and back to shoulder stand. Elbows being shoulder width apart helps you to hold your own weight here, then supporting the back. If shoulder stand is super challenging for you, and you find that you're kind of clamoring to push the hips high, then either come into a more restorative pose, arms wide, legs raised, draining the blood away from the legs, or if you want to build the strength to work towards a shoulder stand, we can either push the feet up, lift the hips from the ground, push the feet up, or come against a wall if you have room for the space to get into the stretch without the strength. I would sit sideways onto the wall and then swivel so that my hips are flush with the wall or as close as they can be. Plant the feet, raise the hips. So I'm coming into that stretch without so much of the strength. I can walk the feet a bit higher, catch the back, and if from there you want to, you could take one leg away. You could take both legs away. Shoulder stand. Now, regardless of how you got here, if you want to come into a deeper stretch, you can either relax one leg down over the head towards the ground, or both legs together for plow. If your feet are grounded, release the hands, link the fingers, straighten the arms for a chest stretch. If you still need a deeper stretch and your hands are grounded, tuck the toes under, press the heels away. And then raising back up and rolling down to the ground. This time, then rocking backwards and forwards along the spine. Lift the head and then the hips. Rocking up, rocking back. And then can you rock up to that point of balance? Maintain it, keep the chest lifted. Take the arms away. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. And relax into a comfortable sitting position. In Power Yoga, we're hoping that you're working hard enough to warm the body properly and that you're now ready for some deeper stretching. You're going to get more from that with less injury risk. So starting off with the soles of the feet together, relaxing the knees wide, If this is a position you struggle to sit up tall in, if this is a position that you struggle to sit up tall in because the stretch is so deep, then straighten the legs in front. They might be wide, they might be further in, and lean forwards. You're hoping that you're getting a stretch down the inside of your thighs though, so if you only get that down the back of them for the hamstrings, then stay with this version, but perhaps tuck a blanket underneath your seat bones to help prop you up and forwards. Nice, deep breath in, and then exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, exhale, rolling back up. Extend the right leg. Inhale, sweeping up with the left arm. Exhale to the side. Your hand might not come all the way over to the toes. Doesn't matter if it doesn't. What we're hoping is that you're getting a stretch down this side of your body. So if the arm's up here or down here, totally fine. But if your hand, totally fine, because it's not what we look like, it's how we feel. That's why we're doing this. But if your hand is at your foot and you need a deeper stretch, you can either slip the bottom shoulder behind the leg to sink deeper, or you can tuck it in front and take your hand to your opposite knee, pull into a deeper stretch. And then inhale, reaching up, twisting to face the leg, square the hips slightly so both hips are facing that direction for a deeper stretch. And then exhale, folding forwards. If you only feel a stretch in the back of your knee, we're bending the knee slightly to move that stretch to your muscles instead of your joint. But if it's only in your back and you want a leg stretch, nothing wrong with it being on your back, then extending both legs together instead and folding forwards. Nice deep breath in. Big sigh out, rolling up. Right leg comes over the top of the left. Wrap with the left arm, gaze, hug the thighs close to the torso as you can, and then gaze over your back shoulder. Relaxing round to the front. Left shin parallel with the front edge of the mat, right leg sweeps back to come to pigeon. As we rock the weight over, the front of the back thigh is rolling towards the ground. Now, you might find if you've got super open hips that your front leg stays where it is. It's more likely that the foot will now slide back slightly as you bring the weight over, and your body finds the deepest angle that it can make for this front leg. That means then you know you're coming into the deepest stretch possible as we walk the hands down. Hoping that you're getting a good stretch in your glutes, so your bum cheek on your front leg. But if you need that to be a deeper stretch, tuck the opposite arm to leg underneath, so we twist towards the thigh, draw that shoulder towards the ground. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back up. Lift the back foot for a quad stretch down the front of the thigh. If you need a deeper stretch, catch the foot, draw it towards you. Keep your chest facing forwards so that is actually a deeper stretch. When you turn to the side, it's likely to lessen off. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the foot. Sweep the leg back round, soles of the feet back together. This time heels slightly further away from the body. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding forwards. Deep breath in. Exhale, straightening back up. Extend the left leg. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. Exhale to the side. Inhale, reaching up, twisting to face the leg. Square the hips. Exhale, fold forwards. If you have a lot of flexibility here and the one-legged extension isn't a deep enough stretch, you can also extend the other leg just to make the stretch deeper. Or grab a block or your book or whatever it was you were using. If you had one for your balancing earlier, place it the other side of the foot, link the fingers around that to have further to pull from. If you don't have anything to hand, cross the wrists over, catch the opposite side of the foot, elbows draw out. Rolling back up, Left leg comes over the top of the right, sitting up tall. Right arm wraps around the thigh. Hug the thigh close to the torso. Gaze over the back shoulder. Relaxing round to the front and coming back to pigeon. So right shin crosses the mat this time. Left leg sweeps behind. And then walking the hands down. If you need a deeper stretch, we're twisting towards the thigh. So opposite arm tucks under, shoulder moves towards the ground. Deep breath in, big sigh out. Back to the hands, walking back up. Lift the back foot, catch the foot for a deeper stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in, big sigh out. Release the back foot, sweep the leg back round, sitting in whatever is a comfortable position for you. Take the arms wide, inhale. Exhale, right arm over the left, wrap the arms round towards each other, eagle arms. So my top elbow is slightly above my bottom elbow, palms twist towards each other. Start with the elbows low, then lifting higher, noticing where you get the best stretch and holding that position. If this hurts your shoulders, if you have hypermobility in your shoulders, hug the shoulders and lean forwards instead so we don't overstretch the joint. And rolling back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, left arm over the right or catching the shoulders. Starting the elbows low and lifting high if you're in eagle arms. Noticing where feels like the best stretch for you. Hugging and leaning forwards if you've gone for the wrap. Inhale, take the arms wide. Exhale, hands to the knees. We're slowly going to start moving into whatever position is comfortable for you to relax in now. So lying down when you're ready or sitting up tall if you prefer it. Grab a blanket, grab a jumper, grab a cushion, grab an eye mask for goodness sake. So this getting comfy. If you find that you get lower back pain when you're lying flat to the ground, then bend the knees, feet hip width apart, and then let the knees rest against each other. Otherwise, whatever position works for you. And then starting off with a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Using each exhale here to sink into the ground. Feeling your muscles become heavy. Giving the weight of your head to the floor. Slackening the jaw. Softening the face. Relaxing the brow. And taking your attention to one thing you're grateful for. Shifting your focus to one thing that brings you joy. Shifting your focus to one thing you can feel. Maybe that's contact with the ground or the movement of your breath. Shifting that focus all the way down to the fingers, to the toes. Noticing whether they're cold or warm, and gently starting to wriggle them. Taking a deep breath in, big sigh out. When you're ready, drawing your knees towards your chest. Hugging the knees, giving yourself a squeeze. Rolling to your right hand side. And when you're ready, coming up to sit in. Taking a deep breath in, big sigh out. Hands to the heart. Namaste. Really hope you enjoyed the class, and whether this is the start of your day or the end of your day, have an awesome day, sleep well. See you in the next class.